There are armed men at the doors. I bolted the doors, but...
It's time for Vespers. Does one bolt the doors during Vespers? I've never heard of it.
But your grace...
Open them. Everything must be as it should be for divine service. One does not carry arms into God's house. What do you want? You're dead.
As I have submitted myself to the lash, so have I petitioned the Pope. And this day, I have received his answer. Thomas Becket, former Archbishop of Canterbury, and martyred to the cause of God and his Church, shall henceforth be honored and prayed to in this kingdom as a saint.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? Right now we're on Roblox today, so I'll get some people in here if they want to be. So yeah, we're just mainly going to be doing this. So yeah, it makes sense. Anyways, so I just gotta wait for people to join up. In the meantime, I'm gonna promote my live real quick. Let me see if my video ninja is still working. Oh, left previous session, okay. Yeah, okay. Yo. What's good, Chai? What's up? It depends. Are you a Protestant, Orthodox? Okay. Yes, so. Alright. Okay. So yeah, that's actually called the Via Crucis, which in Latin means the way of the cross. And so other traditions have it like differently. Some people don't actually nail them to the cross, some people do, which in the Philippines I've heard that they actually nail the person to the cross, which yeah, so yeah, I knew that the Philippines actually did that, and so I was like, that's like pretty hardcore, you know. But anyway, yeah, so it's a tradition that people do where they just like they show the Stations of the Cross. It's like a meditation we do, and some people voluntarily just decide, you know what, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna be hung up, I'm gonna be nailed there. So it's not like they're forcing them to do so, but they do it on their own will. If it's okay to do that. If it's okay to do that, you know, they're not dead actually. Like they're not gonna like die. So, But one, it's a very painful procedure. So yeah, I would like, not want to do that myself. But it's a tradition to merely like meditate on what Christ actually went through. So yeah, yeah. I mean, but the guy on the cross isn't like dying though. He's not dying though. See like the yeah. See the thing is that like the you know it's a tradition to like like study and to meditate on what Christ actually went through during his agony in carrying the cross, which is why people like voluntarily, I'm saying voluntarily, okay, voluntarily go out and decide to go and participate in this. So yeah. Confused on what? Oh, yeah. Well, Catholicism is always open. So any other more questions? Why Catholic? Go to OG, OG, been OG, always will be OG. Yeah, so as soon as I get back to school, which is like tomorrow, I'm gonna go up to all my friends, be like, "Yo, what's up? When are we going to? When are we gonna go? When are we going to church? When are we going? What? Uh, I'm uh, I'm 16. So yeah. Anyway, any other more questions? Define innovative. Define innovative. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna accuse us of creating something, they should condemn themselves too. Wait. What Protestants do is created. Eastern. Oh, so we're talking about. So he's Eastern Orthodox. Can you bring him in here? Okay. I was about to say, like, he says that we're creating stuff. Like, they didn't create, like, their own liturgies, too. They haven't switched in and out of their own liturgies. It was like, it's the most traditional thing we have. Like, it was never changed. Except when y'all decided during the Council of Trilo, which y'all accept today, they allowed people to take communion on the hand. So yeah, they literally allow people to take communion on the hand, and then after that they just changed it. You can only take it from like the mouth. What is my mic doing? No, we put it on the hand. The Eastern Orthodox don't. See, we don't condemn them for that, but they condemn us for that. So it makes real sense. There we go. Okay, I was trying to fix that. That thing's always so annoying. Starting to get on my nerves now. Like like every time I like move it slightly, it just goes like full windstorm, like there's a tornado in my house. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Joseph to hop in though. Yeah, the part. Wait, what do you mean we added book to? What do you mean we added books to the Bible? What do you mean we added books to the Bible? What do you mean we added book? Because it denies their scripture. It denies their doctrine. If you include the Apocrypha, then it literally denies everything. It denies their theology and their doctrine. Uh. Yeah, I mean, you can like you can go on like like BibleNet, I think it's called, or BibleNet, I think. You could just go and you can go in and just search up the Douay-Rheims. It has the Apocrypha, which are the 7 books they removed. Since I was 7. Uh, 12. When I was 12. It's tragic. Tragic, and I don't think anyone should. If we break a rosary? No. No. I don't think anyone should break a rosary. Hmm. Catholics are the versions. What else did I put on the other one? Yeah, let me check. Oh yeah. You're welcome. Please tell me it is not blurred. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Your Grace.
Oopsie daisy. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. I meant to like move it up. Alright, let's get it. Alright. Well. Okay. That was really weird. Okay. So it lets me. Okay. Hold up, but there's no. Okay. Yo. Okay. Alright. Yo. Okay, yeah, they can hear me. Okay, I don't think my servers are popping up. So I think I'm gonna just join like a... I'll click on these debate us on anything.
I can't
low
because
key kind of.
I am so sorry.
It's
Yeah,
low key
yo.
kind of depressing though.
Yo,
Let's be
yo.
honest.
Kind of feels boring. I'm not gonna hold you.
Wait,
Yeah,
You
what's
think
the
that Fantastic? You think that Fantastic Four is boring?
I like that's from what I see. Like that's what I think. But I don't know. I'm not.
Have you
like
ever
a-
heard of? Okay, you ever heard of Galactus?
Nah.
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys. If you
Anyways,
guys hear me
hey, Face
flutter
Sanguine.
in the background,
Yo,
those
yo.
are my sisters. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Religion. Shut
So-
up.
What's up?
So yeah, I have a question. Are y'all down to debate on like Christianity or anything, or are y'all Christian?
I'm down, 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be a referee.
I'm a man of Christ. I believe in Jesus.
All right.
Jesus? Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. All right. So what are y'all's opinions on Catholicism?
I don't know.
What is Catholicism? If you
Isn't
could
that isn't that like people who don't believe in God?
Violet, will you
No,
please
the
stop?
Catholic Christian.
Oh,
the
the
Catholics?
Catholics.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't really think much about them. Not really.
Mm.
Yeah, me too. I didn't grow up around them. Like I have like family friends that are them, so I don't really mind them, and so like it's just not to me a big of an issue.
Okay.
What about you?
Violet, can you please stop?
Yeah. I'm a Catholic as well.
From religion.
But wait, let me just continue.
Yo.
So you do
Yo, yo.
believe that laws should be made based on the Bible in the United States of America, which is a secular country. So who should pick what laws from the Bible get in and what laws don't? Who should be the
Well,
one to judge?
More or less, it would probably, since it is Catholic, it would be the Pope, because that's what happened with early countries back then. The Pope, well, the country itself talked to Rome, and they came up with ideas together rather than against each other, and that could work the same way with the United States. But once again, with laws, more or less, I feel like it shouldn't
Except when it
be
came down to
laws,
filioque.
but teachings. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Filioque. We don't have to talk about that right now. But, but like for example.
So you admit
um,
that the filioque was added to the creed without the consent of the other churches?
No. Wait, what do you mean other churches? There was only one church.
So there,
Wait, can I ask
so-
one
hold on,
question
So,
then?
so you're
During
saying
that
so you're
time,
saying that there
during
was
that
only
time.
like so you're saying that there was only one church, like one physical church, and that was the Roman Church, at the time.
No,
during
it was the
during
Catholic
time-
Church.
Okay.
It was one Catholic church.
Okay. So what about the other churches like Antioch, Constantinople?
Oh, do you mean like the Holy Sees? The Holy Sees?
Yeah, like the other seats. Yeah, the other seats of the church. So it's okay for Rome to add the filioque.
Well, it was because Rome was the capital during, quote unquote, capital of said era. That's why I
No, it
feel like
wasn't. It
they
was
would have done that.
Constantinople. We see we see church fathers saying that the new Constantinople or Constantinople is the new Rome.
When was that later added? Not added. Sorry. When was that later said?
When was that later said? It was pre-schism. If you want, I could pull up the quote.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Okay.
Wait, one by one, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you know what the First Amendment of the U.S. is?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
And
let's
I
expand
agree.
that religion part. The Congress
and
shall
I-
make no law
I agree with
respecting
that.
the establishment of religion.
Okay.
I
Canon-
said that. I said that it should be
A
like
non-secular
divided to where a
U.S.
person
would not be
could.
stable.
Yeah, I know. What I said was it could be something like Dubai, to where the country in of itself is Catholic, but still allows for freedom of religion.
Catholic
Anyways.
Dubai.
No, Dubai is Muslim, but the way they work is
Yeah.
the way is that they can still have freedom of religion within it, while still being a Muslim country.
Yeah, but they make up laws which don't support other freedoms. For example, the freedom of
Yeah,
love,
sure.
like we've
I
talked
guess
about.
they do have Sharia laws, but I really don't foresee Catholicism really having any additional laws aside from probably child protection laws, which are already within the church, to where in, like, for example, emails to people under 18, there needs to be 2 people within that email, one with a carbon copy and such. But yeah.
So do you
Neither-
believe we should model the United States after Dubai?
And well, I feel like we should definitely have the religion, but not necessarily completely after it.
There are Muslims in America, of course.
Huh? What?
We have every religion in America, so the religion from Dubai is something that we have.
Yeah, but they're overruling religion, which is the country's religion, is Islam.
Do you know what kind of government Dubai is?
Heck no, I don't even study about politics.
Alright, so Dubai is an absolute monarchy, which means that there are no elections, which is
Oh yeah.
directly unconstitutional compared to the United States. So, you know, free speech and democratic elections, which is literally what this country was built on, would be immediately violated if we were to, you know, run the country by religion, especially if we're modeling after Dubai.
Yeah, you're talking about an autocracy. That's undemocratic. You know, you could just before you know it, the country would turn into
Oh. Yeah.
how
Wait,
do
hold
I
up.
say this?
Face Penguin. I looked it up. It states the question is that the question was ambiguous, while the Council of Chalcedon, which was in 451 AD, affirmed Constantinople as the new Rome with a position of honor similar to the old Rome, and the First Council of Constantinople, 381 AD, also recognized Constantinople's importance. The Church Fathers did not definitively say Constantinople replaced Rome. Instead, they acknowledged Constantinople's growing prominence as the new imperial state, while still recognizing Rome's historical and theological significance. But
can I pull up the quote now?
yeah,
Can I
yeah,
pull
go
up the-
ahead.
Okay, so Council of Chalcedon, Canon 28, says, "In all things the decision of the Holy Fathers, in acknowledging the canon which has been just read, of the 150 bishops, beloved of God, who assembled in the imperial city of Constantinople, which is the New Rome, in the time of the Emperor Theodosius of happy memory, we also do enact and decree the same things concerning the privileges of the most holy Church of Constantinople, which is the New Rome. For the fathers rightly granted privileges to the throne of Old Rome, because it was a royal city, and the 150 most religious bishops, acquainted by the same consideration, gave equal privileges to the most holy throne of New Rome, justly judging that the city, which is honored with sovereignty in the Senate, and enjoys equal privilege with the old imperial Rome, should in ecclesiastical matters also be magnified as she is, and rank next after her, so that in the Pontic, the Asian, and the Thracian diocese, the metropolitans only, and such bishops, also on the diocese aforesaid, as are among the barbarians, should be ordained by the as aforesaid most holy throne of the most holy Church of Constantinople. Every metropolitan of the aforesaid diocese, together with the bishops of his province, ordain his own provincial bishops, and has been declared by the divine canons. But that, as has been said above, the metropolitans of the aforesaid diocese should be ordained by the Archbishop of Constantinople, after the proper election have been held according to custom, and have been reported to him.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. So basically, from what I just like literally researched in the span of 3 seconds. Sorry, 1 sec. I gotta mute my mic.
Look at him, guys. He's running.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought my mom called my name. But anyways, from what I researched in 3 seconds, it stated that Rome did not tell Constantinople about the Filioque because they believed that it wasn't an addition, but rather it was legitimate and necessary development within the Christian doctrine, right?
But what does that have to
Which-
do with Rome being? What does that have to do with Constantinople being the new Rome? The Council of Chalcedon literally affirms
No, but
this in Canon
you-
28.
But weren't you just like not even 3 seconds ago talking about why Rome did that without
Yeah.
telling or
Yeah.
informing Constantinople? I'm explaining it to you. So basically, the theological perspective was rooted in Western theology of the Trinity comparatively to the Eastern theology, which was centered in Constantinople, which held firmly to the original versions of the creed comparatively to the new one. Due to I forgot what the word was. Due to Rome already preemptively thinking it was legitimate and necessary comparatively to sticking completely to tradition, right?
Mhm.
And I can perfectly understand, why you may seem the Filioque as wrong and such as such, but I personally picked the Catholic Church because of the Filioque. But
Mhm.
I, at the same time, I could see how you could use scripture to provide against it, and at the same time, I could use scripture to provide against it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I do
Okay.
understand. Obviously, what Rome did was
But yeah,
wrong. I
yeah.
agree with that. But yeah, but
Okay.
I can understand from their point of view also.
Okay. So
Are we still talking about the boring things?
yeah. So another thing is that how do you feel that that Constantinople is the new Rome?
Great question. Schismatic. That's how I feel.
No, but this is literally. Are you calling oh, okay. So are you calling the Council of Chalcedon schismatic?
No. I'm not calling it that. I'm saying you asked me how I was feeling, and I was saying a joke, but.
The Council of
But,
Chalcedon
I
literally
mean-
says that Constantinople is the new Rome.
Yep. But once again, here's the thing. There's West and Eastern theological differences that developed over time, which is why this happened as a result. I agree with that council, yes. And I understand it, but at the same time, it's more or less
So you're
theological differences.
rejecting a council.
No, I'm not rejecting it whatsoever.
So but you reject the idea of
I-
Constantinople being the new Rome.
No, I do not. I just need to
Okay,
do
so
further
therefore
research.
Constantinople is the new Rome. You see where we're going with here?
I just need to do further research because this is not where my expertise necessarily lie. What
Hmm.
I do is literally talk about sacraments. That's what I talk about.
Yeah, no sweat, brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just trolling. I'm a Catholic myself. So the thing with if an Eastern Orthodox talks about Canon 28 on Chalcedon, it was actually rejected by Pope Leo the Great during the time of during his letters and
Wait, do you have the Blue app?
the Blue app. Yeah, I do have the Blue app.
Yeah. Okay. Can you add me on it and like list me the stuff you sent? Because this is actually very valuable information.
Yeah,
It's
so
just this.
Pope Leo annulled this canon to the Patriarch of Constantinople and at the time, and he actually agreed with it. So it's rejected.
Alright. And Fairy, what was your other question?
I was just talking about countries being secular is a bad thing, very bad thing, terrible thing even.
Yeah, but it
I'm also
happens
talking about that I live in a country like that. I happen to live. You can always move here if you feel like it. It's a Catholic country.
Mm.
So yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I prefer where I live. Sadly, it's not like in the sense that I wouldn't want to possibly move there. It's more or less because my life is pretty much here. I thought like I'm very conflicted in what I believe because as much as I don't like the government, I have an obligation to like some form of government because like I listen to, obviously you can see by my avatar, like metal, and that aligns with my political views too. But at the same time, I personally don't like authority in that sense. Anyway,
Yeah, so a secular country which laws are created by or via a holy book, yeah, that would violate the freedom of religion of its own. Even here, it's not that we literally take our laws from the Bible, but it just influences our politics in a way that it's not good for me. I am gay, right? So I can't marry. I can't have a civil union. I can't adopt. And that's about all for the laws. But then I also can't really be openly what I am. But that's more of a societal problem. So I'm not gonna blame that on the government. Not.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't like the Bible or any other holy book being in my laws.
Yeah, here's what I'll say though. Don't let that deter you from God, if that makes sense. Don't let that deter you. Because, like I said a while back, it's a matter of whether He, loves you, which He does. You shouldn't turn away from Him due to other people's actions. Sure, it makes it super hard, especially because you're not, being I guess treated the way you should, but at the same time you should understand that even though the world hates you, it hated Christ first, and you should be able to follow him through thick and thin.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really gonna follow the religion. Like your friend that was there that's not here anymore said that it's not natural, and that my existence shouldn't be something happening at all because it displeases your Lord.
Yeah.
So.
No. Look, I'm sorry for what he said from the bottom of my heart, because that is not the way you should word it. That was out of pure, I guess, homophobic rage. No. From what I've seen with animals, because I've researched that they, since they don't have free will, they're homosexual. It certain ones, it is in some way, shape, or form natural, right? But it's against God's will with humans. That's the difference. A lot of factors go into animals that don't necessarily go into us, but at the same time, that shouldn't make you want to relinquish God, because once again, like I said, don't let other people and what they say determine your faith. No, determine how said God would perceive you, because once again, I'm telling you this. Well, the Lord would love you just like He loves any other human, to the fullest that He can.
Yeah, but trust me, you're not convincing me.
I know. I don't want to convince you. I just want to let you know, if that makes sense.
I've done all my sacraments. I've done the confirmation, the whatever. I mean, I've been through it.
Oh. Oh, okay. This isn't even my server.
The statement up above? What?
Dude, okay, so how do you disagree if you're not even Christian?
Well, I used to be Christian, so I have a stance on
Okay.
the thing, but I've transitioned to
So why do you
Buddhism.
disagree? Buddhism?
Well, wait, yeah.
Okay, why do you disagree?
Well, wait, I want to ask you first. Why do you think that's true?
He asked
Because
a question. But
the
okay.
early church fathers taught it, as well as the early church.
Oh, which church do you go to?
Me?
Yeah. Wait, no, I'm tied to the other guy.
Catholic. Oh,
No, I was talking to you. Wait. Oh, you go to that one? Oh. I never
What?
went to that one, so I don't think I have an opinion then, because they didn't teach that one in the one I'm going to.
oh me?
Huh? No, I'm talking to the other guy.
Oh. I can't hear him.
Yeah,
Oh,
so what I was
sorry.
saying is
I
that
haven't said anything at all.
he was. He did.
I didn't say anything. I'm a Catholic as well.
Yo, sound of shenanigans. Go ahead with your argument or your stance.
Well, I want to hear you out first.
Well, you read the title. That's my stance.
Well, I disagree though.
Then show why
Okay,
you
then
disagree.
why do you disagree?
Well,
Bro's stressing under no pressure, bro.
I just don't agree.
Bro, you just don't
Okay.
agree but can't give a valid reason, bro. Come on.
Well, I don't know what we're talking about. So
The Trinity.
Well, we're talking about the Trinity. You
Oh,
said
this
you're
is Holy
atheist, but
Spirit.
you were
I
Christian.
disagree. Yeah, I disagree. I never said I was atheist.
Okay, then
What?
why do you disagree?
Well, I disagree on the Trinity.
Why?
Dude.
Dude, just tell
I'm
us
so
why.
confused.
Because I think there's more than just three.
Where? Divine simplicity literally
There's three.
explicitly St. Augustine tells us that divine simplicity just means that there no longer will mean that there are other persons to the Trinity.
Well, there is.
Prove it.
Dude, like, think about it. Like,
Think
Like,
about
think
what?
about
No,
it.
no, 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 no. Think about it now. Don't give me that BS, bro. Just tell us how.
because, like, think about, like,
Bro,
Think
if
about
you're
it.
not gonna if you're not gonna give us an actual source that says that there's more people to the Trinity, then, bro, I don't care about your opinion, bro.
well, I have a source.
Okay, show the source.
Okay, go ahead.
Harvard. Harvard.
Harvard
yeah.
said that. Was it a professor or college students that said that there's more persons to the Trinity?
No, the owner. Mr. Harvard.
Okay.
He said it. He's like, there's more. There's like 5.
There's no one named Harvard up here. What are you talking about?
No, the guy. The guy who made
Well, he's race
Harvard.
baiting.
That's
The
the guy.
who made Harvard. Dude, you sound dumb. You're making yourself sound dumb, bro.
Me?
Understand.
Yes. Hold on.
He agrees with me. The other guy agrees with me, right? You agree?
He said we love the Trinity, bro. What do you mean he agrees with you?
That's what he said. He said, "I love that guy."
No, I
That's what
said
he
I
said.
love the Trinity.
Oh, explain what that is.
Dude, what's your argument?
Oh yeah. I think the Trinity does exist. I think it's true.
I think
No,
there's more
not
than
you,
three.
sandwich.
I'm just saying that I think there's like 5.
You know what's crazy?
No.
You know what's cra- hold on,
Actually,
Five
it's
persons in the Trinity?
Hold up,
it's not.
hold up.
It's not 5 or 3 separate gods. It's one God and 3 coexisting persons. For example, if you were to like split up a pizza, right, and you gave it and you separated them, would you then say they're?
No,
Would you then
heresy.
say
Yo,
those
isn't this
pieces
heresy?
are?
Heresy,
Would you then
partialism.
say those pieces are different in any
Yo,
way, shape,
chill,
or form?
chill. 101,
That's
101,
heresy,
chill,
bro.
chill.
That's heresy.
That's
That's
heresy.
That's heresy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's heresy.
That's partialism.
Huh?
That's heresy.
That's partialism.
Yeah,
bro.
That's far.
that's heresy.
What?
Sandwich is crazy. Sandwich, you're him, bro. You're him.
What do you mean?
What? What do you mean? I'm making an analogy. Can you like?
I know, but that analogy falls into heresy because it's partialism.
Yeah, you're committing heresy.
They're all God, bro. They're all
Yeah, it's
God.
partialism.
They're not distinctly, or like they're partly God. They're all God.
They're all God.
Me?
They're not
That's
partial.
that's what partialism is. If you are trying to imply.
Yeah, because he's saying that one piece of a pizza in another piece of the pizza, they're all still the pizza. That's
You said
basically
one
one part of a pizza.
Can I just use a different analogy instead?
Try.
Yeah, make
You-
more
it's
analogies.
not
Yeah,
very
so,
good
so
analogies on the
I
Trinity.
wasn't going at partial. What I was going at is that it's 3 distinct person. It's one God, 3 distinct persons. For example, like my pizza analogy. So there's 3 pizzas, and all of them have different toppings, right? But at the root, they all have cheese. You know.
Have
So
you ever seen the picture, like how to define the Trinity? You ever seen the image?
Yeah.
oh
The triangle. It looks like a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
It says is not, and then
yeah.
it
I've
ends
seen it.
with is.
Yeah. Son is
Yeah.
God. Holy Spirit is God. Father is God. Son is not Father. Father is not Holy Spirit.
Yeah,
Holy
okay.
Spirit is not Son, and they all glorify each other.
They're all co-dependent on each other.
You break one, you don't have God. Basically, you cannot have.
Yeah.
Where-
Yeah,
where
but
does that-
for some reason,
No, bro, why'd he leave?
when I asked this
That's
guy,
him.
when I was debating this guy about this, they told me that it would just be 3 gods.
No,
No.
it's one God.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. But then when I told him that, he was just like, it would still be 3 gods.
Dude, what? Why did bro just end it?
Bro,
I think
what?
it's like Allah.
Oh, that's
Bro,
a dumb
what is a
name.
Muslim
I don't like
god,
that
bro?
name.
Bro,
Allah,
it's not.
that's just
We're
Arabic.
not Muslim,
You know
bro.
it's-
There's
no,
nothing
look,
about
look,
Muslims.
look.
We don't care about that.
Yeah, no one asked.
Look.
All right.
Hold on. Do you know like Egyptian Christians use the word Allah too, right?
That's still
I don't know, bro.
stupid
We
name.
don't know nothing about that.
Can I be a mod?
No.
No. Wait, I think he isn't a killer
Wait,
and a
if you're like
murderer.
Muslim, are you? You're not even supposed to be the
What
main,
is
bro.
this
You're like
terrible title?
You're
What is
crazy.
this, bro?
This still is a terrible topic, bro. On the BF.
It's a
It's a great
title, bro?
topic.
What's
How
his
is
title?
it? How is it a bad topic? Can
Yeah,
you tell
no,
me?
it's a good. Yeah. How is he a murderer? Go ahead.
What do you define? Like, what's your definition of murder?
Yeah, the unjust killing of
And then what do you? What's a killer?
I guess someone who kills.
And what's
Alright,
a
so
god?
he killed people. Like, boom. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, wait, but you said God's a murderer, so what unjust killing did he commit?
How is it justifiable to kill little babies?
How you gonna say
What
God
are
is
you
killing
talking about?
everybody?
You
Ooh,
talking
he
about
got
the
you
story?
there.
You talking about the story of the Amalekites?
I'm talking about when he flooded the earth, when he killed the firstborn sons. Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Yeah, the story of the Amalekites.
He killed them because
And
they
when he
were
flooded the
wicked.
earth.
Promised to never do it again.
No, he did, bro. He killed the sons to punish the parents, bro. How is that
Oh,
justifiable?
I'm talking about the flood. I'm talking about the flood.
All right, but like that's not really free will though.
What?
He gave people free will, and they took it too far, and he decided that he wanted to like punish the
little
people.
babies.
And
So he
that's
killed-
the
he
Old
killed everybody.
Testament.
Wait, so you're just like looking at
killed
it from like a
everybody?
low IQ human perspective where you're like, but he
But
killed
you
babies,
just
he killed
literally-
babies,
you
he killed
literally told
babies.
me,
Like,
Bro,
so you're
unjustifiable.
thinking of
all,
from
How-
like
how-
a human
all
idea
y'all are
of
really
like,
low IQ, bro. Not even gonna lie, bro.
like
Yo, tell me how
there's
he's
no
not a
way.
murderer
Like, let's
then.
talk about
What
the
is this?
Amalekites.
How are you gonna
bro.
call him a killer but not call him a murderer? That's like
To be unjust.
How can you not call him a
how
creator?
is it justifiable
Wait,
to
wait,
kill
hear me out,
little
hear me out, hear me
babies,
out.
bro? Tell me that.
Yeah, well,
He's
so
Yeah, why are you
creating
killing the
people-
babies? Why is he killing the
Wait.
babies?
I
All
have,
right, let
I
me
have
ask
an
you a
idea.
question, bro. You need to take some people down if you want to talk to me, bro. There's too many people talking, bro.
Okay. Wait, I have an idea.
All right, I did it.
I'm just saying, like, okay, so it's
I'm
the
sorry.
unjust killing, right? So, okay, bro,
Yeah.
I don't know. It is what it is.
Well, she's not even talking, bro. Just speak.
I tried to say what I was saying like 10 times, bro.
Don't be a
I'm
baby. Just say
saying-
it.
Listen, this is what I'm saying, okay? How is it unjust killing? Where do you get your morals from then, right? Where do you get your morals from if you don't have God? Go ahead, tell me.
Myself.
Okay, so they're subjective, yeah?
I don't know.
So your subjective morals say that how is it not unjust? So how are you defining unjust killing? What's just killing then?
Because these babies, like they have zero knowledge. They can't defend themselves. I don't know how that's
Bro,
justifiable.
What is
They
bro,
have
what is
zero knowledge, they can't defend themselves. Therefore, okay. Okay. So your morals are subjective. Why should I listen to your morals if you have no moral framework?
Alright,
What's your moral framework?
Your whole point is just moral.
What
bro.
is your moral
Your whole
framework?
point is
Where do you
is
base
your
your morals
opinion,
off
bro.
of?
Wait, I
Are
gotta
you a
say
secular?
no argument
Are you a
with this, bro.
secular humanist? Like, what are you? Are you?
Like, that's
Potato,
kind of crazy.
listen.
You're gonna call
That guy's
him
yapping.
you're gonna call
Bro,
him a
Savage,
murderer,
bro.
but you're not gonna call him a.
Bro,
You're gonna
Savage,
wait, hold on. You're gonna
Savage.
call him a
Wait.
killer, but not a murderer. That makes no sense.
Potato.
You're gonna hold him up to like, bro. That makes no
Yo,
sense, bro. What?
Potato.
Savage, you just got
Yeah.
absolutely baked, bro. You just got absolutely baked,
He
bro.
just kept on saying the same thing.
Bro, no,
Wait,
you
listen.
can't
Answer
even
the
have
question.
an
Hear me out.
aspect of objective morality, bro. What
Hear
are you
me
talking
out.
about? You
Yeah,
got
that's true.
baked, bro.
That make no sense. He's gonna
The
call
thing
a
is,
god a
the
murderer.
definition-
He's gonna
the
call
definition
God a
of
killer,
murder,
right?
though-
But he's not gonna
How do
call
you
God a
Wait,
murderer.
wait,
That
wait,
makes
wait.
no
Listen,
sense.
listen, 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 listen.
You're
without a
Listen
absolutely
up.
higher
baked.
standard.
Potato, you gotta understand that murder is something that is against the law, and people base laws off of morals, which usually come from things like religion and what the majority of people believe in. So that's why he was asking those questions, because law is based off of morality. So if you believe in murder, you have to have like an actual framework for morals and what law and morals and how they correlate. So like,
So
why do you think
easy.
he's a murderer?
Moral law literally comes from
kill
God,
people.
bro. Oh.
He killed little babies.
No, he
Bro,
doesn't.
is that all,
Listen,
bro, you
he
talk
gives
about
them
repeating the same thing.
humanity.
You keep
He
saying
gives
the
them
same
the
thing.
ability to
Bro,
die.
this isn't even worth my
Listen,
time.
he gives them the ability
What's
to
your
die, but
moral
he doesn't
framework?
kill them. He's also
Give a
Can
moral
you
creating.
just tell me
framework,
like
man.
one moral framework? Like
I'ma
just
get you
name
right.
one.
You tell
You
me-
don't
you
even need to
tell
tell
me-
me yours. Just name one.
He's
Oh my
uneducated.
God,
he
stop
doesn't know what
You're
it
interrupting
is.
me,
getting
bro, Chacho.
baked, bro. You're getting baked, bro.
Yo,
I can't answer
We
it at
just,
once. Oh my God, you keep on speaking at the same
Give an
time.
objective framework, please.
Go host is a
Just give
PDF
just
file.
give a moral,
What
give
do
a
you
Bro,
mean
he's a
objective
moral
murderer.
framework,
framework? That's a
please.
lot of big
Go to a
words. I don't
PDF
care.
murderer.
You tell me what's your objective framework, and you keep on saying it, bro.
Bro, just tell me your objective framework, dude. It's not that
What
hard.
do you think?
It's not that hard, dude. Just do it.
all your favorite beliefs
Please
in
tell me
God
what my
are Christians, right?
What's your moral framework?
what's my moral framework. Please tell me what are you talking about.
If you reject God because of the stories of judgment, what's your alternative moral framework? How do you explain
What do I
justice,
believe in?
evil, and suffering without a higher standard?
I believe I believe in humans. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand the question. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Pardon, I don't think you know what you're talking about either.
Yo, look.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. I don't understand.
I'm saying you don't understand
What's
your point.
alternative moral framework? How do you explain
What are you talking
justice,
about?
evil, and suffering without a higher standard?
It's because it's a law.
Bro, you're actually getting.
That's how I explain
The
it.
law is based off of religion, Feller. The law is based off of
No, it's
Christianity
not,
in
bro.
America, I believe.
There's
Yeah,
so
it is.
many religions, bro. What are you talking about?
In America
God did not
specifically,
create these laws.
America
He
is
created these
predominantly
laws,
Christian.
bro.
Wait, listen. America is predominantly Christian, so all American
Bro,
laws are based
we
off
do
of
not
Christianity.
care, bro.
No,
We do not care.
No, but this is relevant. This is
bro.
relevant to your debate. This is relevant to your debate. You're talking about the law.
There is so many
Almost
religions,
all
bro.
American
We don't care
laws,
about
since
that.
America is
Humans
predominantly
created
Christian.
the
Almost,
law. Humans wrote the law.
yes,
They wrote
but
the Constitution and stuff, bro.
almost all humans in America are predominantly Christian. Or America
Okay,
is
what does that
predominantly
have to do
Christian.
with
They were
So
mostly
the
for
laws are based. Listen. Stop talking over
No,
me. The
the people-
laws.
Most of the
Listen,
people
the
that created
laws
the law
are
were
based
in
off
Christian.
of the
What are you
religion.
talking
The
about?
people created
What
the
are you
laws.
talking
The laws
about?
are based off of
What are you
religion.
talking about? What are you talking about, dude? You sound stupid. What are you talking about? What are you
Most of
talking
the people that created these laws were not Christian. So you explain me that, bro.
Whoa, where'd you pull that from?
Bro,
It's in the
can you-
Constitution. Like they mentioned God in the Constitution. Our
Yeah, what are you
motto
talking
is
about?
"In God We Trust." It's on all of our currency.
Yo,
Real.
this guy is so slow.
Hey, no, potato.
Bro, you're
potato.
getting baked. You're getting baked.
Potato,
You're
I
getting
got
baked.
you here. All right, so in the Bible, it say God's all loving, right? All y'all Christians, y'all got it. Y'all know that. Then tell me how God is accredited with 2.8 million deaths in the Bible, and the devil's only accredited with one. Explain that. Because look, you look at a murderer or a serial killer. Oh my God, this fat ass nigga.
No, listen.
And
It's
you
because
and you just-
the devil cannot. The devil can only persuade. He cannot control people.
Oh, man, let him speak.
bro.
You weren't even
You were
talking.
getting
Like,
baked.
I'm gonna
You were
He
getting
was
baked.
literally in the middle of saying something, bro, and she's yapping.
Since
How
Jesus
can
you didn't even say anything, bro. You're just getting
representation
baked.
of God,
You're just getting baked.
all loving.
He killed
while
the sick,
being-
forgave the sinners, and fed the hungry, and really.
All right, buddy.
Yo, dude. All right, can I speak?
Yeah, Dre, go on.
How
Shake
can
your
you
dread.
say your God, while also being the most toxic religion of all? By the
Prove
way,
it.
I'm gonna point that out.
Prove it.
How? Wait.
How is
How
your
is ours
God?
the most toxic?
Every single I've met almost at least 15 people of every religion. Christians.
You've met 15 people of every
Wait,
religion.
listen.
That tracks, yeah.
I just want to say.
That's good evidence, yeah.
Because any
Wait,
Christian
pardon,
people off
pardon,
the streets are
There you go,
apparently
interrupt me before I
Christians.
can finish. There you go,
That's
One
interrupt
at a
beautiful.
time. Oh,
Christians, on the other hand, I've met thousands of
15,
Christians. I
15.
grew up my whole life
Oh,
being
no.
Christian. If you interrupt me one more time, nigga, I'm gonna smack you in
What?
the
What are
mouth.
you gonna do? What are you gonna
What are
do
you
over
gonna
here?
do, bro? What are
Yo.
you gonna do, bro? You ain't
Wait,
you
listen,
acting all
listen
tough,
now.
bro. You ain't gonna do nothing.
719
You acting all tough on a literal
calm down,
podium, bro.
Wait.
2719 Henley Drive. Pull up to my crib, gang. Pull up
Yo,
to my
Yo,
okay,
hold on.
wait.
Bro,
Let me
no
get
one,
to
no
Chill,
one
chill,
is
chill, chill,
acting
chill,
like
chill,
that.
What was that?
Listen.
No
No,
one is
I got
acting like
Can I
that.
answer your question though?
Oh my God, I'm trying to hear his
about
advice.
how like God has killed millions of people and Satan has only killed one. And it's because Satan can't really kill people. He can
What?
only persuade them into not believing in God.
All right, but you're
Oh,
not
brother.
you're not addressing the fact that your God is accredited with 2.8 million deaths in
Where?
your book.
Where?
Your book,
What
right?
verse? What
The
verse?
whole entire Bible. If you've read the whole Bible, every
Bro,
single
just bring me
chapter,
one verse.
every single
Just bring me
Wait, hold
one
on,
verse.
Zach. I'm trying to ask you a
Yo,
question.
bro,
Like, hold
yo,
on.
just give
How
me
you gonna
one
call him?
verse.
How you gonna call God a murderer, but then draw the line when it? I mean, how you gonna call God a killer, but then draw the line when it comes to murder? Like that makes no sense.
When
I'm
did I
really
say that?
confused.
When did I say
Because
that?
murder
I'm
is
asking you, brother.
premeditated.
Zach.
Wait,
Is your name
because
Zach?
murder is premeditated, unlawful killing.
You bring up the premeditated.
It's not lawful to kill
God
babies.
is all knowing.
Oh,
God is in your religion, all
Yo,
knowing and
you wanna
all
stop
right.
dodging by
God-
dropping me every single time I start opening my
If
mouth?
God
Stop
knows-
being a
Walking with
coward.
somebody
You're a
talking.
coward, bro.
That's
Stop
why.
dropping me.
God
You want talking?
This guy's been
in
talking
your
for the
book.
past 3 minutes.
Right. Yeah, you say
in
now.
your book, God calls himself all knowing and all righteous. If God is all knowing, he knows he will.
Bro just kept getting baked. That looks good. Can't give an actual argument. We just kept getting baked after bake after bake after bake. No one needs a Catholic version of Dyer. I got called the Catholic version of Dyer. That's a new one. Oh no, you can get out though. Oh, I can't even bring him up. I can't bring you up, I'm sorry. I don't know how. Yo, what's good, Carrot God? Yo, what's good? Yo, what's good, Carrot God? Carrot God. You wanna come up? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
No thanks.
Okay. See if anyone else joins. Waiting for someone to join up. No. Trying to get some more people up here. Yo, WD. Yo, WD.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Not much. Do you agree with the topic?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Do you agree with the topic?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Knox 4 was good.
Yo.
Yo, was good.
Christianity is true. Why is that?
Let's see. Trinity is true. Every Catholic Church is true. Jesus Christ.
Well,
was
like,
still
no,
God.
I'm saying, like, what do you have to prove that they're true? Other than the Bible.
Other than the Bible. Historically accurate, logically.
Okay, well, there's historical facts to prove that Jesus existed, but then none of them really say that he rose again or he committed miracles. Or he did miracles. Well, there's plenty of other religions that say Jesus existed, but none of them say that what he did on earth was actually true.
Yeah, and what
They just said he was a person.
Yeah, hold on, but what did these other religions come after? How long ago were they?
Yeah, I think Islam is one of them.
600
They
years.
came after Christianity.
600 years after.
Well,
Christianity.
no, I think the Islam. I'm not really educated on them, but I think there's just a bunch of them saying that Jesus existed and he existed on Earth, but I'm not very educated on it.
Yeah, no. Well, historically, we have church fathers who prove of Christ existing. We have students of the apostles as well too.
Well, how do they prove it?
How do they prove it?
Yeah.
Through succession, through letters.
Succession? What do you mean?
Succession in letters. They wrote letters to each other that don't sound like fairy tales or don't sound made up.
Wait, they wrote letters to each other about what?
Yeah, the students of the apostles, like people who were actually students of the apostles.
I'm confused on how people writing letters to people proves Christianity.
Because they immediately proved that Christ was God.
Hold on, I don't understand what you're saying. People wrote letters to people. I'm just a little bit confused. Church fathers wrote letters or whatever. What does this have to do with
Church fathers, people who are students of the apostles, wrote letters to each other claiming Christ's divinity.
Okay, so they wrote letters to each other, and that proves Christ's identity. I'm confused on how. If I write a letter, hold on. If I write a letter to another atheist, does that mean that atheism is true?
What? No, I'm saying that they all affirmed Christianity.
Oh,
they
they
were- and
affirm it. No,
they
okay. Well, you shouldn't have just. Because I was confused on what you meant by that. You could have said they wrote letters affirming it. Just
That's
writing
what
letters
I
doesn't
said they
really make
affirmed
sense.
Christ's divinity.
Yeah, after I was confused. But okay, so people they affirmed his identity, but like no, what proof do they have to affirm it?
Divinity means that he was
Or divinity. I'm sorry. What proof did what do you rely on about them affirming it?
Is that they were students of the apostles.
They were students of the apostles.
Yeah.
So how long ago were they existing?
Many around 90 AD, 100 AD, 120 AD.
Okay, so
60 AD.
after Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't understand why mine, if it's after his existence, doesn't matter, but why yours does.
Oh,
Because
because
when I
they-
quoted, when I quoted it, they literally knew Jesus.
The apostles did literally know Jesus. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, well, you said that it's after him, right?
No, but these
That's
people are
why
students of the apostles.
I know, but I'm saying that he knew Jesus.
And yeah, the information that was taught to the apostles that are directly from Jesus is taught from the apostles to their students.
I know, but you're saying students proves it, but him himself doesn't prove it.
What?
You do realize that when I said hold on, when I said that I don't really know who knew him, but I feel like you know who I'm talking about. If you could tell me who it is.
And I keep saying that the apostles knew Jesus. And that whatever the
Yeah, the
apostles taught,
the
and whatever
apostles
the
knew
apostles
Jesus,
taught- yeah.
and the church, the apostle knew Jesus, and the church fathers knew the apostles. So like, I don't see how the Islam, God or whatever, knowing Jesus himself rather than just his students
Because Muhammad didn't
or
live in
his
the time of
apostles.
Jesus.
Well, neither did the church fathers.
Yes, they did.
You said that they knew the apostles, but not Jesus.
And yeah, and whatever the apostles, what they were taught, was taught from the apostles.
Well, I personally don't think that's really proof, because the church fathers say that he was all powerful. Did he say that like Christianity was true, or
Yes,
is
he
it
did.
just them affirming Jesus' existence?
Yeah, they affirm Christ being God.
Okay.
And
Like I
it's
said, I wasn't
because-
very educated on it, so that was just me kind of asking you questions. So that proves his existence, but like, what if I was to ask you, how old do you think the Earth is?
How old do I think the Earth is?
Yeah, biblically.
What science says it
That's
to
not
be.
from. But the Bible says that it was created in 7 days, and historically, it says that Jesus existed a few 12,000 years ago ish.
So the thing is that you have to understand stuff is that the Earth is created 7 days. Okay, the Earth was created 7 days, not proving how old it is. Okay, because we don't know the exact date it started, so that doesn't prove anything at all. But second thing is that you said that Jesus was what did you say what he was?
What did I say he was? I don't remember.
Okay,
I don't think I said anything. I don't think I said he was anything. I just said that science says he existed around like 3,000 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, as a human. when Christ
Yeah, as a
came down.
human.
So if Christ is God, how is it that he can live throughout the beginning of creation? You have to understand the hypostatic union and the
What's
Trinity.
up?
It's a lot. So basically, God, Jesus Christ's divine nature existed before all things were created through the begetting of the Father. In that years come by, God sends his son down to earth, and that's where science records that he walked among men.
All right. So I'm just trying to get your opinion on everything. All right. So you think the Earth is around like 4 billion years old? All right. But and also, what do you think about people who try like their hardest, like atheists? Some atheists know the Bible like better than Christians, and like they try to like pray and they try to do a bunch of things to become Christian, but they never really felt anything, never really saw anything, never had their questions answered to affirm Christianity.
Okay, so what I would say to that is that keep trying. You know, I didn't get my answers either. I didn't get my
Well, some of
answers when
them
I was-
died.
Well, some of them died. Well, if some of them died trying to get their questions answered and truly seeking a God, the magisterium or the church defines it as them being invincibly ignorant, meaning that they're still saved. And also because I take a Catholic Universalist side too, meaning that even after death,
Okay.
they will be reconciled and converted.
Okay. And what about? Do you think we have free will?
Yeah.
Do you think we have free will in heaven?
Yes.
Do you think we could have free will without sin?
Yes.
And why couldn't we have earth without sin, but we have free will? Because the Bible says that we have or the reason we have sin is because we have free will, but free will is a good thing, right? But if we have free will in heaven and there's no sin in heaven, then why couldn't we have that on earth?
Yeah, because we have to understand the grace. So if one is filled with like God's grace, so if one's filled with God's grace, they're determined with the same grace in heaven. So the thing with free will in heaven and free will on earth is that in heaven we are full of God's divine benevolent grace, meaning that there's nothing else for us to want and there's nothing else for us to sin over. While on earth we're not full of this grace, we are separate of grace, in that our actions are not divine benevolence, they're not subjected by divine benevolence and the free gift of grace of God. So yeah, that's why.
All right. So I personally think that God chose to make the world corrupt, and I'm gonna give you my reason why. Because when Satan or Lucifer sinned for the first time, the heavens didn't become corrupt like earth, right? But when Adam and Eve sinned, they did become corrupt. So I don't think, because it says that they brought sin into the world and that's why everything's corrupt. But when sin was brought into heaven, he just chastised it. He just sent it to earth so we get free will. But I just don't see why he had to make earth corrupt for sinning, but not heaven.
Yeah, so we have to understand that there was something corrupt in heaven, and it was the angels. The angels became corrupt, and they also were chastised into hell. The thing with yeah, so the corruption that happened, the corruption that happened was that it was in the corruption and the sin, it entered into Satan's heart, not into heaven, into Satan's heart. And when Adam and Eve sinned, it entered into the world, not into their hearts. It was into the world. And so Satan,
well, there was a war in heaven though.
Yeah, which was the corruption of the angels.
Yeah, so I feel like it did enter rather than it just being Satan who's corrupt.
No,
if
no,
there
no,
was
it
a
wa-
war
yeah.
over it.
No, yeah, there was a, okay, so here's the thing is that the angels, they became corrupt through Satan's sin too as well. So there's something was corrupt in heaven, and that they were also chastised into hell too. So I don't see how that has to line up with anything.
Okay. And also, do you think that God originally, before they sinned, created us with the sin of temptation?
With the sin of temptation? With temptation?
Yeah.
Before
Temptation to sin.
temptation to sin.
Yeah, because if he did, that would be him creating sin.
So you're saying that God created temptation? Are you asking me that? If God
Sin
created
temptation. Yeah,
Sin
sin temptation.
No.
Well, if they were tempted to sin from Satan, wouldn't you say that that's a sin temptation? And they weren't originally evil in your eyes, right? So they just had the temptation out of nowhere. Maybe they gained temptation?
No, they were still tempted. Temptation comes from Satan, because you have to remember that Satan whispered into the ears of the angels and told them that, hey, I'm going to be better than God. And that's how they were corrupted. Not that God created it.
Okay.
So yeah, temptation
yeah.
does come from Satan, and Satan literally goes into the ears of the angels and says, I'm going to be better than God, and I'm going to throw him off his throne.
Right.
So,
And also,
yeah.
do you think that God hates sin?
God hates sin.
Yeah, do you think he hates sin?
Yeah.
Why, if he knew that Adam and Eve were gonna sin, then why did he create humans if he hates sin?
Because his original plan was for humans to, but through foreknowledge, which is why when he comes into the garden, he comes with sadness, disappointment, and it's not like he doesn't say that he was in shock or anything. It was that he came in disappointed, and so he knew that Adam and Eve would obviously betray him in the garden, but out of love and out of hope, he still created us, knowing the foreknowledge and the foreplan of the world. So
Yeah, well, you just said he still created us because of the foreplan of the world. That doesn't really. If he hates sin, right? Then why would he create us knowing we would sin and bring all this corruption?
Because I just answered it, dude.
Well, you didn't really answer it.
Okay, so I'll try again. So basically, God foreknew, but he didn't make Adam and Eve, sin. So therefore, he foreknew that they would sin, but out of love and hope, he decided he still created us, hoping that we would choose a different path. But in the end, he still knew.
But if he knew we would, then why would he hope?
Then why would he hope? Because so I don't know how to explain this, but through foreknowledge is something that you know but you can't control. So obviously he knew, but he couldn't control it through his limit of power, and he still
Well, he didn't have to control. He didn't have to control us to make us not sin, or Adam and Eve not sin.
Yes, he does, because we have the option of free will, and God can violate our free will.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm not talking about control. I'm talking about create.
Create? No, I just said, dude, I just said that.
You said that he wouldn't control us because he loves us, but I'm saying, why would he create us if he hates sin?
Because he never created it.
He never created us.
No, I said he created us, and that you're saying that's in the and that you're saying that he created sin.
I'm not saying that. I said he created us knowing we would sin, but if he hates sin, why would he create us?
Because
I never said he created sin.
Because he still loved us, and for knowing the future of the world. And also
Okay.
because there was time for reconciliation, because after you see that even after the sin of Adam and Eve, they God forgives them still.
Yeah. Also, I have one that's like a debate, but I don't really know if I want to turn this into a debate or not because there's people down there. So if we could, I don't really want to bring up my other point because that's just more of a debate and why I don't believe. The other ones are just questions. But if this dude wants to come up and then like it's quick, then I'll bring it into debate of why I don't believe.
It was good, Zabaza.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I'm a Christian myself. I just wanted to say that the reason he brought us up into the world is because he wanted to give us a chance to hope that we would pick his path to go to heaven with him. Because if he didn't bring us into this world, he would have all put us in hell and we would have burned by now. So he gave us a chance to try to see if we would pick his path or another path that would come.
Well, I don't think we really had the option to pick if he already knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, but it was the fact that he felt bad and he let his son die for us and in our sin, because we didn't feel.
Don't mind him. He's a Protestant.
Well, I mean, I'm a
Yeah.
Christian myself. I have a cross around me that says Philippines 4:13. I just wanted to talk about that.
Well, if he's done, I guess we could turn this into probably a debate you've heard before.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. All right. I just want to talk about that real quick. My bad.
No, you're good.
The debate is 1 Samuel 15:3.
15:3. The Amalekites.
You know that one?
The Amalekites.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, if God is all merciful, why is it that he may if God is all loving, why does he kill babies? Is that what you're gonna say?
Well, killings. I feel like if there's a reason to kill, then it's justified. But what would your definition of murder be? Because murder and killing is different.
Murder is having unjustly and jealous intentions to unalive someone. That is murder.
Okay. All right. So no reason to kill, basically, right?
Yeah, basically. Oh well, there is reason, but
Alright.
not good reasons, evil reasons.
Well, if like there is the Amalekites, there is a reason, right? Because they were sacrificing and they went 600 years without repenting, and they were kept keeping the Israelites captive, and they're gonna go kill all of them, all that. But I know I'm probably about to bring up infants. So like he killed the parents, right? The parents were doing the bad things. The infants weren't. Why would he want the infants to be killed too?
Because the Amalekites also so one, the Amalekites sacrificed their babies. Two, the Amalekites sacrificed Jewish babies as well too. They sacrificed countless infants to the Jews as well, or the Israelites at the time.
Well, I
And,
already brought it up that was their parents doing all that bad stuff. I'm talking about the infants.
I'm talking about the infants. Yeah, well, the same way that the Amalekites murdered the Israelites' infants is the same way God is going to kill all their infants.
So basically, it's like his get back, even though it might not be just.
Yeah, because the Israelites prayed for God's justice and God's wrath across the Amalekites once the Amalekite invasion and sacrificing their babies, murdering their babies, was over. The Israelites prayed for God's vengeance on this.
Murdering their babies wasn't the infants. Let's make that clear one more time.
Yeah,
You could say that the reason for killing the
but the consequence of it, of the Amalekites, is the same consequence that you're gonna get. That happened. The same thing that you did is going to be the same thing that that the Israelites are going to do.
I know, but it's God commanding it, which I don't think is very good. So if he, sure, they killed the Israelites, they're killing infants and all that bad stuff. But
So you're saying that we should go. So you're saying that we should go on a light punishment towards the Amalekites and not give them full consequence.
Well, I feel like you should give consequence to the people who deserve the consequence, not to the people who aren't guilty of it.
What about equal consequence though? So you think that it was okay?
Well,
for
I don't
the
think it.
Amalekites,
Well, hold on.
So you think that it was okay?
I
That
don't
the pagan
think
gods
that.
ordered the Amalekites to sacrifice infants towards them, and that
Well,
God Himself
hold
does
on.
the same thing? Then it's a problem.
Hold on. It was the parents doing it. Okay, so he's given consequence by also killing their infants. Sure, that could be a reason, but I don't think it's a just reason. I don't think it's a very
It's
moral
not a just.
reason.
So the same way, I'm just gonna say equal consequence. Okay. Equal consequence, like the same thing that the Amalekites did to the infants, is the same thing that God is gonna do to their infants as well.
I know.
Because
But
God is
I
all
am
just
saying that
and
the infants. Okay.
The
If
Amalekites
hold on, let me
murdered the Israelites.
speak.
Bro,
Let me
because
speak.
you're making up this like the same claim again, and also because another thing, the Amalekites, the infants
Well, I'm
of the
trying to.
Israelites didn't do anything.
I'm trying to.
But
Well,
yet
I
they still-
keep. I know. Okay. The infants didn't do anything, right? I don't think they deserve to die for it. And you're saying equal consequence. I hear you. But I'm saying that I feel like it needs more of a reason. Because if I go and attack your father and like kill him, right? I don't think that I don't. If I go and attack your father and kill him, what was I gonna go with that? That I don't think that you have a reason to kill me and my son. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or like
no, that
if
sounds perfectly just. That's equal consequence.
I
The
know,
same-
but my
the
son
same-
isn't guilty of it.
You killing you and your son.
Being guilty of something is different
See, but
because
that's
there's
the- but here's
innocence.
the thing: is that you're not co-equaling the same consequence as the one that I'm gonna give you. The consequence of theirs is that they murdered our people and our babies the same way that you are the same way we're gonna come back.
I know.
And murder your babies and murder your people too as well. That's equal
I'm
consequence.
sorry, I gave you a bad example.
So let's say
yeah,
you,
but I'm
let's
just
say-
saying.
Let's say you and your son both go and murder my father. Okay, the same way that and let's say you murder my father and you give you murder what? You murder my son and you murder like my dog. Okay, because I don't have a son. Same way, I'm gonna come back at you and murder your father and your son as equal justice, as equal consequence. It's an equal consequence. Because you gotta remember that.
All right.
we
So
didn't- you see, 'cause
basically,
the
hold on.
Amalekite-
So basically, all I'm gonna ask you is that if you have a murderer who kills an entire family, then you think it's just for us to kill his entire family?
Yeah, it's equal consequence. It's a consequence.
Okay, so we should change our laws.
So we should,
even though they weren't the ones that killed it, the dad had his own thoughts about what he wanted to kill them for. We have the justice, not just like
what is
the
America,
consequence or whatever.
What does America
but it's
have to do with this? What does America have to do with this?
well, I'm just it's me giving you an example of if you say that it's okay to kill someone for what their father did.
No, you're bringing up a
then
murderer
they
who
deserve
killed
to
the whole
die
family.
too.
You're bringing up a murderer who killed the whole family, bro. Why are you?
I know,
why are you
but
switching? Why are you switching?
I know,
analogies, bro?
but I don't think that the son is guilty of it.
So if you and your son go out and murder my father and my dog, I'm not allowed to go back at you and murder your father and your son.
No, because he's in the Bible it says to forgive.
Now we're going off something else. All right, see. All right. I got server muted for like 5 minutes. Because in the Bible it says to forgive. Crazy. I got restricted for 5 minutes. How about you want to go storm chasing again before I go to bed because I have school tomorrow. Bet. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the live up. I'm gonna keep the live up though, cause I think my lady is gonna be. Oh. Anyone else watching? My bad. I didn't mean to say that. Yo, anyone else watching? What are you debating? You see my chat? You there about? Right? Who's? Oh, Phil is Little Salt Boy probably. Oh, real. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go. Who's that? Hold up, cause I know how to do this. So how do I get like my comments? Customization, live chat. Okay. Trying to see how I like let my comments up on my screen. Here it is. Yeah, I'm kind of like confused on what how do I let my YouTube comments up on OBS, but it's whatever. I could still see them. Who's that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I asked her to join my live, so lock in. Are you ready? You on Roblox? Alright, I'm gonna join it. Okay, so I did get some money for let me see. So yeah, I'm gonna join the server. I'm gonna join this one. So I did drop a probe and I did get $100. So we just gotta lock in. Yeah. Alright, anyway, is there nothing here? Okay, we'll go to Prior Lake. We're gonna go to Prior Lake because it's easy. Yeah, I already got my dealer reward. Yeah, same here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna spawn my car real quick. I'm also gonna buy more probes. Whoopsie daisy. We do need more probes actually, so hold up, how do I get more probes? I keep forgetting how do I get probes. Okay, here it is, equipment, yeah. So let's get a... Alright, we got one more probe. So I got 3 probes now. Quick because I'm trying to hear and I'm trying to see. So we're getting some moderate rain. I think we're gonna be chilling for now. We might go south though, if we can. We might go south into Hibbing and then keep going because there might be some potential rotation here. So okay, yes. How are we looking, Vinny? Alright, I think it was actually... There we go. Getting some thunder. Alright, so we gotta wait for some rotation. Let's see. Putting this out at 10:44 a.m. It's 12 p.m. So we might get some rotation actually. It's possible. If the storm starts moving. Okay, it's moving north, I think. Yeah, it's moving north. So we might have to keep going. Might as Oh wait, go back. 'cause rotation going backward. So yeah, there is some rotation. Right. They just like run off. Right, yeah, it's coming right towards us, so we're chilling. Yeah, it's coming right towards us, so it doesn't really matter if we make it to like the borderline. Oh yeah, you see that nice rotation. Rotation. Okay, rotation. Okay, rotation. We're getting some rotation, Vinny. Well, we have some type of rotation. Okay, maybe if we maybe tornado warning. close? Is it coming? No, we gotta. It says that it's going. It's going. Speeds are 70 miles per hour, but it's like a EF1. Get on that car, bro. What's going on with Yo, is where I'm driving at my time. Is there another tornado? No, it's just severe weather. There's another tornado on my farm over there. Oh my. Yo, Wallahi, where did our truck go? Oh, we're so baked. The server has shut down. Maybe, yeah. I mean, we did intercept a tornado, so that's W. Yeah. I got $7 out of it, bro. There was another tornado. Wind speeds were crazy. 102 miles per hour. We dropped the Pro, bro. I got like $170 off of that. It might mean that it had like problems. The server might have had problems. But it doesn't mean that other servers don't work. It doesn't mean that the game doesn't work. Who? Oh, bad. I'm gonna join, cause why not? Debates. Maybe, I think. Alright. My ex is playing a skateboard obby. Wait, why can't I not find you? Did you create it? Okay. Bro, come on, just hurry up, buddy. Cause wet is an action. Or it's a passive verb.
When water is interacting with something else, water itself is not wet.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, are you gonna do the podcast or not?
I just it's under what's it called? It's called Talk to Eastern Catholic. I want to see if I can get anybody else to go in here. In camera, no. Yeah.
It doesn't. You're not showing up.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on. Maybe if I
Is
reroll.
wait.
If I reroll myself.
Could it be that it's on like private or something? Or no?
Maybe.
Not how it works.
Let me see if. Oh. Are you in the just chatting?
Yeah. Just chatting and debate and yeah, some other stuff too. Its topic is Trump a good president? Wow, interesting.
Yeah, you're not showing up. You might have to do it like a VC podium.
Oh yeah. Women's rights. What the fuck? Dude, what are these? Oh, debate on Christianity. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, no. Just do
Spawnism is real. Oh wow. I guess, bro. Dude, the only thing I said on here was Trump is a good president. I said that as a question, and apparently Roblox detected it and gave me a fucking warning, bro. I guess. Podiums VC. Word. I'm free, bird, yeah. Can I click new server, please?
Wait, I forget I can go live on TikTok on my main account. But that's for the
Oh, you just got like unbanned or something?
Yeah. but I'm probably gonna get banned again.
Nice. Yeah. Topic. Yeah. I just did this server, dude. It's called Talk to a Byzantine Catholic.
On podiums.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, how do I get my forearms to get bigger, dude? Like I need it to desperately get bigger.
Yo, what's good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm on call right now.
Are you still doing podcasts?
Yeah, I'm on podiums right now.
Okay.
Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Yo, yeah. Make me a mod, bro. Make me a mod, cuh. Word. Do it. Yeah, boost it. Bet. I. Anyway, Live Fortinius. Yeah. That's Joseph. He's a Catholic. I cooked him so hard. Cause he got baked. Yo, what's good, Weir? Veer, Bear. What's up? What's up? Can we help you? Alright, what's the question? Byzantine Catholic, basically. Okay, so basically Byzantine Catholics are like, they're like Roman Catholics. Alright, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Byzantine. Eastern Orthodox in communion with Rome. Yeah. Do you think Catholicism is false? Do you think that Catholicism is a demonic denomination? Okay. Yes, sir.
Wait, how old are you guys?
I'm 17.
16.
Ooh. Wait, I got the
Okay.
same exact one.
Bro, if my wife, you don't join my live, I'm actually about to jump off a bridge. Alright. Duck. What's good, Duck?
What's
Let
up
Duck
with them?
Let Duck
Hey, Poppy.
What's up?
What's up, Ver? Who's the
This is
Byzantinian
amazing.
Catholic?
Me.
Me, I'm the Byzantine Catholic.
And
Who?
Me, I'm Byzantine.
We got FaZe Penguin 610 and oh my god, Ver, what were you saying? You said what?
Who?
You.
Not me.
Dude, is this harassment? Am I watching harassment?
This is not harassment. There's no safe word.
Yo.
Anyway, Pappy
GG's.
Steve Vinny, Papist Vinny.
Yeah, Papist Vinny. Yeah.
What's a Byzantine Catholic? What do you support?
Basically, it's a group of Eastern Orthodox, who came in communion with Rome. They retained their Eastern identity, but they fully agree with what's it called? They're under the Pope. They have their own traditions, from retaining their Eastern identity, and they agree with the Catholic dogmas.
I got you. Wait, Ver,
What?
how do you have a $500,000 crown?
Money.
Did you actually pay for that?
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Bro's
How much was it?
I can
It
tell
was like
Bro's gooning right now.
$500 5 years ago.
$500?
Yeah.
Like Robux or 500 USD?
What dollars? What is dollars?
Dollars is USD.
Yeah, so do you see?
Okay.
Wait,
I
what-
paid
what- are y'all-
$10
are
on
y'all Russian?
Roblox to get. I
Wait,
got.
Are y'all Russian?
Who?
Y'all.
No, we're Turkish.
Oh, okay.
I'll fly you out to America to my lake house right now.
Turkish.
Nope.
You don't want to come to America?
Mm-mm.
Spend some time with me on the lake.
Yo, this is harassment. What am I watching?
Right?
You're watching the Riz God.
Bro, we have to leave. We have to leave.
No, I'm sorry. I take it back. I won't fly you out. I'll never fly you out. You're stuck there. You're never leaving.
I'm not stuck here, bro.
Anyway, I want to talk to Papist Vinny. So I'm also a Catholic. I'm also a Catholic.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're a Lutheran now.
What's a Lutheran?
Yeah, you got that. You can go be a Lutheran, but like, we'll stay Catholic, I'm not gonna call myself a Catholic with this guy being a Catholic. I'm sorry, but like
Do you have a problem?
Yeah, it sounds like you're gooning to these two girls right now. Just
I
for
saved that. It's too early in the night for that.
Yo.
Yeah,
It's not demon time for you yet? It's not demon time?
It's never demon time. I do not.
Yeah.
No, word.
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all that.
Hold up. Dude, he was actually harassing those girls, bro. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, it's okay.
She's watching my live. She's watching. I'm sorry. I got
She's
that.
watching. Oh, your lady's watching your live. Interesting.
Shush. Quiet.
Okay, what's the question, kiddo?
Kiddo's wild. I actually have a question, Nacho. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. So, have you ever heard of Christian Science?
Christian
Yeah. No, we're not doing that.
Science?
Why?
Yo, this dude is
Christian
like.
Science. This dude is like midway stroke right now.
Bro, what's wrong with Christian Science?
No, I was just lost at that. I was like, no, it's. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Man, she watching us right now.
Christian Science. With
Is there a
that
problem with that
branch.
Loki.
Yes, if you're not in communion with Rome, you're a heretic.
Bro, she's watching.
What
I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta lock in. I gotta impress my hubs real quick.
Nereye gireceğimizi söylersen çıkacağım.
Yo, bro, wait, hold on. Am I speaking on your live?
Yeah. Put the volume down.
Hangisini?
I put his volume
Söylersen
down.
çıkacağım.
I put his volume down. I put his
Ne?
volume down so he ain't saying nothing. She can't hear
Söylersen
you.
çıkacağım. Ananı sikeyim, hangisine girdin şu an?
Why don't we even have these girls up?
Yo, FaZe, bro, chill. I'm not even, bro.
It's crazy.
Yo.
I got this guy muted.
No
on
word.
Roblox.
Oh,
Yeah,
word?
I know
No
that
word.
it ain't. He wish he could beat me real quick. Bro, he wanna beat me so badly, bro. Girls are gone, thank God. Yo, why is this on my face? Stop using my hotspots. Yo, my fault, twin. Bro, I don't know about y'all, but this girl is a dream. I'm not even, bro, my fault. I'm glazing. All right, I'm gonna put you back up. All right, she can hear you now.
That 10K I gave you.
FaZe, remember that 10K I gave you? Y'all are not doing nothing. All right, you want to discuss my religion?
Dude, I literally shut FaZe in a locker for that 10K, bro.
Yes, I'd like to discuss your religion.
What's up?
Sorry, my avatar does not help. They removed my duck avatar, so it looks like I'm like a bald man now.
I mean, it's I don't know what else to tell you.
It's not peak, bro. It looked so much better when it's duck.
peak,
But
I mean,
dude, I paid
peak, bro.
3K Robux for that duck avatar, and
Oh,
Roblox
you're a
removed
loser. Oh, you're actually a peon. You're a dweeb. No way you paid.
it. Is
3K
that
for
related to
that.
Byzantine Catholicism?
I mean, not really. I mean, calling
When
somebody a
did
dweeb
have
or a
you
dork.
always been a Catholic?
Yeah, I've been a cradle Catholic like since birth.
Since
Been baptized.
You were
Yeah, since
baptized?
birth. Yeah, dude, I was practically like even when I was still in the womb, even when I was still like within, even when I was just a little sperm cell, I was already Catholic, bro.
So they okay, got you. Do you believe everybody is Catholic and not just some are misguided?
Yep.
Interesting.
Hold on. Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
Say what one more time?
I'm talking to Vinny. They can hear you, Vinny, by the way.
Why can't they hear me?
You got VC banned.
You got VC muted.
Oh, he said the SPERM word.
Yeah. Don't worry, I could take over, Vinny. Well, you have to come. You have to leave.
He can't do anything. Mr. FaZe Penguin.
What do you mean I can't do nothing?
Mr. FaZe Penguin.
Yeah, that's me.
What are your opinions on atheist people?
Misguided. Accept sufficient grace. Yo, I actually gotta go to bed, bro. I'm gonna be up all night, bro. I'm gonna like wake up and I'm gonna have the worst headache, bro.
How often do you pray?
How often do I pray? I just did a rosary today. I went to mass today. Man, life is.
Oh yeah.
I'm genuinely concerned. I had to kick him down for my safety. It's all over the keyboard. I gotta clean up. Yo, Vinny, ban this guy, bro. Ban this guy. Tribute to you, FaZe. Wow. This guy's a gooner. Yo, hold up. Yo, someone report him. Kick him out. Why can't we kick people out? Like you said, there are now billions of Catholics on my keyboard. That's just blasphemy. Now, okay, now that's just okay. Bro, you see, yo, Biz, did you just hear what he said? Or did you see what he said? He just said that now there's billions of Catholics on his keyboard. Was that bars? What? Yes. That's just wrong, bro. Yeah. Two concrete viewers. You're leaving? Okay. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Which one we joining? Okay, which one are we doing? Christianity is true. Okay. Yeah, I'm Yo, you can just join mine after. Alright, yeah, I might have to go. Alright. Good night, Vinny. Good night, Vinny. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. I especially, never mind. I don't know if I should say it, but you know, there's just one special girl out there watching. I'm not gonna say her name, but I know your name, and I know you're watching. But I love you too.
Your Grace, there are men at the doors. I bolted the doors, but
it's time for Vespers. Does one bolt the doors during Vespers? I've never heard of it.
But Your Grace,
open them. Everything must be as it should be for divine service. One does not carry arms into God's house. What do you want? You're dead.
As I have submitted myself to the lash, so have I petitioned the Pope. And this day, I have received his answer. Thomas Becket, former Archbishop of Canterbury, and martyr to the cause of God and his Church, shall henceforth be honored and prayed to in this kingdom as a saint